Hi everyone, Zodies of Zodies Rails here. Now, bit of a different one. Um, Quite frankly, well, some of you already know about this layout. If you watched my previous video trying to fix this set of points right here with the foil on them. Basically, I've had enough. I fix one thing and then it doesn't seem to want to be fixed for very long. It could be very simple fixes, and no doubt it is, but I've had enough of it trying to do it. So basically, I'm putting this thing for sale. I'll just show you what it's like running. Now I've got a little Smoky Joe on here. Now I don't know whether it's to do with the controller that I've got, because it's a Bachmann one, or something completely different, which is as in like something on the layout itself. See, it keeps stalling on that set of points. I mean, the points are powered, they are motor powered. See? And there are invisible couplers on the bays here. So you got one there, one over there, and one over there. Now, sometimes some of the couplers are a little bit too high for some locos and very light wagons. So they might uncouple or derail depending on the wagon or loco itself. I mean, most Smoky Joe runs over most of them. It's a Hornby one, it's quite heavy. It seems to do fine over the bumps, but it could be, it's all different on each locomotive. So I'm just had enough with it, just started installing. I want to make something that works straight off the bat, not have to keep fiddling around with it. Now I know this is probably putting people off, but to be honest, it needs to go to a good home. Otherwise, with me, it's just going to end up sitting in the loft and probably rotting with the damp and whatnot, and I don't want that to happen. I want someone to take it and give it a good home where it can actually be used. Like someone would probably fix this up dead easy and just be done nice and simple, and then they've got themselves a nice little working layout, a little shunting puzzle. Absolutely brilliant. Now I'm selling it just as is. It doesn't come with the wagons, so none of these. If you're wondering why there are wagons on it, it's because I was about to do a running video on there, but yeah, I've spent like the last hour just getting myself frustrated over it at the minute, so that's not going to happen. So I do apologise for any of you that were looking forward to having a running session on this thing, but just show you what it is. So there's 3 lines. There's one behind this platform, 2 and 3. I will do an overhead in a minute. Got a platform with lights on it and this little railing. You've got 3 buffer stops with lights that I've installed. So I drilled a hole through the buffer stops and put some red LEDs through there. You've got one factory building in the corner here that has no lighting in it. You've got one here that's got a light at the front where the doors are, and then there's also one in the top window there on the right hand side, which does, I think it slightly shines through on the left hand side, but it's mostly in the right. You then have this building here. This one has LED in the middle floor, and then it's got a light at the top over there. And then up here you have, although you can only see 3, there is actually 4 street lamps. There's one just behind this building as well. It's a custom made road. You've got like a little lorry shed there. I know it's off of a farm kit, but yeah, there's a point motor in there at the minute. It just needs like a garage door on it, and that's about it. That's all it really needs on there. Now obviously when you do look closer, you can see like the lines. Well, I've used this sort of black coalish looking sort of roll out matte thing, grit stuff, but yeah, you can start to see that when you look a little bit closer. I did use cardboard for the backboarding, so you can see here I didn't really do it very well, but it still works to a degree. You can see the Jaffa Cake box part that I used in the tunnel, so you just need to like probably just paint that grey or something. there's the point that I've been having a problem with. If you look through my previous videos, we've put foil on it, I've stuck foil down, but that still doesn't do anything, so this whole point might need to be removed and replaced. I don't know. Again, someone might be able to do, oh, it's this and this, and then fix it like that. Absolutely fine, that's brilliant, you do you. I've had enough. The Pico point I've never really had a problem with. So that's a Hornby one, that's a Pico one. And then there's your 3 lines. You got your invisible uncouplers there, so you got that, and then that one there. Now I did do this little bridge and road was all custom done, so it's not very well done. So you can see like there is white from where the it's all been folded and cut, but basically if you put a little bit of grey paint along the edge of that, just a very fine paintbrush, you could get rid of that easy peasy lemon squeezy. That'd be dead easy thing to do. And then you can see on the end here as well with this brick wall, there is some glue marks, but you can peel those off quite easy. Yeah, a little bit of grey paint just along those lines, easy peasy. Unfortunately, a bit of the tarmac bit came up and there was a bit of glue stuck to it. I tried to pull it off and it took off a bit of tarmac, but you don't really see that anyway. There you go, there's behind the building. Now it's built on I think it's like chipboard. I don't know if it's chipboard. Definitely, it looks like chipboard if you ask me. I'm not sure, but it does have a bit of weight to it, but it's not too heavy. And there you go, you got all this different wiring underneath here. And that's part of an old road somewhere. Where is it? I think it's at the back here, isn't there? It's a bit of an old road because I used the underbit for another layout which I scrapped. There's a bit of road still stuck to it. Yeah, there you go. So there's lots of different wiring going on underneath there. Now, what I'll do is I'll take you around the back. So first off, behind it, it is simply cardboard keeping up the edges here, as you can see. Now the way that you get power to the track itself is down here. It's got dropper wires just underneath here, so just before the points there is some what's it called, fish plates that have wires connected to them, and that's what these 2 wires are just here. Now the wires that I've connected to them are controller wires, so it's only the black and the red wires that will come with it, not the controller. And around here you've got the block that basically powers all the lights. That's right here. So that just, if anyone is interested, I'll tell you what sort of plug you need to make that all work. Then back here you've got CDU down there, and you've got your point control rods. So there's nice simple operations there. Just 2, but it works. And then the CDU power is a simple wire. Then I've got it connected to 16 volt AC, which is powered by this Bachmann controller. So it just pops into those 2 holes there, which is quite handy because then you just need 1 plug because it does the controller and the points. Then you just need another plug for the lights. So it's only 2 plugs needed for this, so it's quite good. Now I will state that I am no electrician. If you want to look over the wires beforehand, like before you start running it, then absolutely go for it. If you are interested, as I am no electrician, and so I'm not at fault if anything goes wrong. This is just a hobby for me. I'm not I'm not stating that I'm good at wiring or anything like that. This is just something that I made and didn't intend to sell. So there you go. If anything goes wrong, not my fault. But yeah, I do hope someone will come forward and purchase this, because I would like for it to go to a nice home, and not be stuck in the loft here and rot away. Because I put a lot of effort into this. First time that I've done something with point motors. So if you are interested, contact me via Twitter or my Facebook. I'll put them both in the description below. I'm not sure what I'm looking at price-wise, because I did actually put a fair bit more money in here than I'd like to admit. I'm probably looking at about 150-ish, and it's pickup only. I'm in Kent. If you are interested, then I will discuss that further with you, discuss price and pickup. We'll discuss it with you. But yeah, so there you go. I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this video, why it's not as upbeat as the rest of them. But yeah, so I hope you understand this. Hope someone will come forward and purchase this. Thank you ever so much for watching, and see you another time.